toolboxes. So for charity.
Watching spacemen hit each other with toolboxes?
Yeah.
What?
Apparently they have a yearly Space Station 13 thing with TG Station.
Oh, fucking Space Station 13.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So. Even had casters and everything. Although the casters didn't seem to fully understand what was going on the whole time. So. And I'm pretty sure it took two unrequested beer breaks while it was going on. So. Weren't really doing all that much.
Okay, this is interesting.
Sure.
Theo, what the fuck are you playing in Underrail?
What do you mean?
Like, what type of build did you go for?
I invested all my points in everything that's non-combat.
A Theo
Okay.
build.
Yes.
And then it turned out that psionics was combat, so...
Okay, so I guess you went psionics then.
I went psionics in crafting, though it really doesn't seem that useful.
It can become useful later on.
Actually, I went... The only thing I didn't also go into is stealth.
Yeah, stealth isn't really that
Which...
It can be helpful in some sections, but really you don't need it too badly.
except for when you don't have any combat abilities.
Well, that's why you just keep. Did you find all the Psi Master?
I eventually found them. I wasn't immediately looking for them though, so there were several encounters that became rough.
Oh yeah, I know the feeling. My first playthrough, I basically went like, okay, I'm just gonna spread everything out, and then I got to the point where I ran out of ammo, and I was more built for a psychic. So instead, I just restarted the game, just made everything full psi.
I'm in the place they send you to like deliver documents to like the United Nations or something.
Yeah.
And you go to Junktown. I'm there.
Yeah. Okay. So are you liking the game so far?
It's pretty good. I rely entirely on grenades to kill everything.
Not a bad tactic.
Just add magnesium. Easy.
Unfortunately, grenades have the weirdly long cooldown.
Okay, so here's a neat little, or a fun little thing that you can do. If you decide to restart your game or do a new playthrough, I'd say depending on what you want to go through, temporal something, that one side ability, lets you fuck with time.
Oh. That's the one guy I haven't invested a lot of points in, so I haven't gotten any of his abilities.
It's a good buff and debuff skill. One of the abilities lets you basically knock down a thing for cooldown.
Oh, that's nice.
And depending on your points, that just becomes like I think 2 to like a cooldown of 1 or 2, I think. Well, no, a cooldown of 2 turns. So you can use that ability, knock down all your cooldowns. Then your next turn you can also use it again.
That would be handy for me. Hello there.
Also, later on, you get other. There's 2 really useful skills that I like to use, or at least one of them, which is you can increase your action points. So basically, you just use psionics to speed yourself up.
I do like the sound of that because one thing I struggle with is not being able to do what I need to do in a turn.
And so 2 skills that might be useful will be or no, 3 skills would be speeding yourself up, debuffing an enemy, basically just cutting their action points in half, and a cooldown one.
Those
Then again,
sounds.
I'm speaking because I'm level 25, I think, 23.
I'm like level 6.
Huh. Okay, Theo, have you watched what is it? That one Avengers movie?
That one Avengers movie. I have not. I have not seen a single one.
Okay.
I've seen Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, and that's all I know.
To be fair, that's a good
Wow, not even Volume 1.
Yeah, no. Volume 1 wasn't available on Netflix, so I didn't watch it.
To be fair, Volume 2 is a good one. It's not bad.
It's pretty alright.
Okay, then, Theo, have you ever watched anime before?
I've seen like 1 or 2. What was it called? Like Princess something or other. I watched that when I was like 5.
Princess Bride?
Princess
No.
Bride.
No,
it's a good movie.
Mono something. Monochrome.
Oh,
something.
yeah. Princess Mononoke.
Yeah, that one. That's the one.
I know what you're talking about.
And I don't know, is Totoro anime?
Yeah, but it's fucking weird as shit.
Either way, okay,
Well, I've
so
seen it.
okay, so there's this thing that they do in anime where it's like, oh look, it's after image or multiple
Huh?
copies of, and you can't hit the person.
Oh, you're just talking
It's the
about
thing where you're
JoJo
going
and Dragon
so
Ball
fast that
Z.
you're leaving images
Yeah.
where you were because you're moving
That's
faster
just
than
double team in Pokemon.
God.
Oh yeah, basically you can get that
It
ability
means
in
that it would
Underrail.
mean that you're moving faster than the speed of light.
So Theo, if you want, you can basically just make multiple copies of yourself in Underrail.
So you can be a
hit.
JoJo too.
I know what that is.
And again, sorry, I just really like Underrail. It's a really good game.
I too like Undertale. It's pretty good.
No, Underrail.
Underrail.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I like both games actually. Even though I can't be bothered to actually play through Undertale. I just watch other people play it.
Do 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 do.
The Theo Classic. Granted, I do like the same exact shit, where it's like, hey, I want to play this game. I'll just watch someone else play it instead. Easy.
I just never find myself able to commit to playing a single player game for long.
That's why I'm here harassing you.
See, that's why I just harassed you playing Total War.
Yeah.
Managed to finish a game. Smile.
Mm-hmm. I decided to just start up a game as the dwarves to see how far I could make it. Apparently, I was playing them wrong because in the first 20 turns, I'd nearly stomped my main enemy into the ground.
Hell yeah.
Playing them wrong, quote unquote.
Well, you see, if you don't immediately show up at the Greenskin's doorstep and, like, make sure to stomp them, all of a sudden you have 7 armies show up at your doorstep and they're just like, hey, what's going on? We're just going to keep
Hey,
showing up
party.
until you die. Sure, it'll take them 40 and like 100 turns, but you'll eventually lose.
A good
'Cause you'll be
defense
fighting
is
a
as
losing
strong
battle.
as fucked offense.
Well, it's just the greenskins are cheaty. They have a lot of built-in money stuffs because the total work people can't seem to get them right.
Spleen skins.
So, Theo,
What's up?
just so you know, chemistry is the most important thing for bomb making, grenades.
Let's see.
So I think it's like chemistry and mechanics.
I really should start again, cause like, for all my my joy around throwing grenades, I have 0 in throw. I literally have, like, if I want a grenade to go somewhere where I place it, it's a 15% chance.
Oh yeah, that's what I used to do a lot. Like, okay, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I have this. Throw it. Oh god.
I just have to keep enemies at a distance.
So yeah, probably just start again. Think about what you like and what you want to go with. I just thought Sonics was a cool idea, so I just decided to go with that. Also, if Sonics works well if you want to decide to go heavy intelligence and willpower route.
Yeah.
Though I basically min-maxed, have my strength and dexterity the lowest they could. I think I had intelligence, wisdom, and constitution around 10.
I just got an assist on myself.
So what game are you playing again?
Melee.
Underrail.
He's right, you know.
Came out in 2015.
Yeah.
Had a new expansion recently.
It's ancient.
It's a good game.
Older than time itself.
Can't be a good game because it's old. It's not possible. It's not how video games work.
Nah, now
Like
you're just being
Fallout.
objectively wrong.
And by Fallout, I mean the first and second one.
I mean, Nora, those are just
I
the
mean,
older versions.
let me send you guys a link to a game I've never played, but from what I've seen of it, it looks like truly the greatest game that was ever made.
I'm afraid for my fucking sanity.
Jesus.
Oh, there's no Jesus here. It's about
There's whatever the
fucking...
fuck this game is.
Oh,
Oh,
this
mate.
already looks...
I haven't played it, but
What?
I've definitely seen it. Someone struggled very hard to attempt to explain it.
What in the world?
It's a car combat game, kinda, sorta.
What?
That's I think the best way to phrase it, honestly, and still make it
Huh.
make at least some level of sense.
Huh.
Interesting.
Ever since I saw that trailer, I've just been endlessly fascinated with that game.
Huh. Okay. That is super weird, yeah.
Oh, that's a cool game. And it really strikes.
Say again? Yes.
The game's
yes,
out,
it
right?
Has,
Yeah.
yes, it is. It is most certainly out.
Yeah.
I believe
Came
I
out in
was like 7 when
14.
it came out.
Okay, Theo, I didn't know that you were. Oh, let's see.
It was the initial
11.
the initial release date was 1998, not 2014. Just FYI.
So you're not 11 years old.
Yeah, you're correct. No, I don't want Avengers initial release.
So by
date.
that math, you are 28 years old.
Okay,
you were
7 was
seven when
like
it
a random guess. I forgot when exactly it was actually released.
It is now
So
confirmed. Theo is
I
28 years
was
old.
so I was actually 5. Is that right? Yes.
Nah,
Okay, so Theo is.
sorry, Canon. Theo's 28.
Mhm. I'll explain why he makes such, weird games, campaigns. It's really early, midlife crises.
I believe that's called a quarter life crisis.
Now,
I'll be right back.
for Theo, I feel like it's midlife.
That is a bold assessment.
It's
I'm
just
assuming that's
life
like
crisis.
that's like a 1/10 of his life. Theo's gonna live to be like a fucking 1,000.
It's optimistic.
But Peyton, the candle that burns the brightest.
Yeah,
Gets lots of fuel put on it and lasts forever.
yeah. The candle that burns the brightest is, in this scenario, thrown into a fucking house and lights it on fire and uses it as fuel. And then some crazy person just keeps coming along and throwing more fuel onto it. That's how I see Theo. Don't ask me what that's supposed to mean because I'm not entirely sure. But I believe with every fiber of my being.
It's time for a new camp.
Theo is just an elder god.
Yes. How is Kulan?
Fucking hates you.
Probably because I'm about to go raid it again. I want my scalps. More importantly than that, I want my fucking blueprints. So let's pick up all the spare marines I can carry. Actually, don't need this many. Drop 500 crew off. Pick up a bunch of marines. Alright. Time to go get me some scalps. And of course, the way that fucking asteroid bounced me was into the fucking sun, which. Ugh. Want my scalp.
Oh god, I just thought of something.
What?
The area that Theo's in under.
Reject
Yeah,
the
All right.
area.
Yeah, Theo,
Reject the area, acquire scalps.
you might want to try to restart and fix whatever build that you have.
Well, that doesn't sound very promising.
First, I
Because
must get
goddamn,
into the junkyard part and see how horrifying that is.
oh, you'll see. It's fucking bullshit.
It's So right now, I just have a dude that's like, "Hey, you gotta get some guy's house key from him," and I can't do combat, so I can't fight my way into the building. I can't do stealth, so I can't pickpocket him, and my persuasion isn't high enough to persuade him to get the key. So I'm just kind of
So,
like
so you did the
throwing
classic
myself.
thing where because you went for too many things, you can't actually do anything.
Well, I just went literally nothing. Like, if there was hacking, I could do it. If it was like make a key, I
Yes.
could do it. But it's not make a key, and it's not hacking, and it's not psionics. So
I acquired a new tachyon lance. These fools. All right. Now that I've
What do you
acquired that,
play?
I am playing Star Sector.
Did they update it yet or no?
No, I don't think so. I'm still going the
Oh.
July build, I believe.
I want to wait for the next update.
Yeah, I'm still using the July build.
You know, where they give more stuff for the AI. By that I mean the actual course, not
The Remnant.
But I'm trying to think of what you're doing right now, Theo. Trying to get a key to go inside a house.
so there's like a boss of one of the gangs, and he's like, "I'll let you into this junkyard if you do this thing for me." And the thing is to like get a key from some guy that's in a gambling
All right, engage
house.
battle station. We're gonna want you and you, and you.
Okay, yeah. I
We
think
can also
I think I know what you're doing. Well, kind. Okay, I didn't do that mission because there's from what I know, there's two options.
Yeah, there's like two bosses. I
Yeah,
haven't been able to find the second boss. I totally would do his one
The-
because I'm sure
the
it's
second
easier.
boss is near the docks.
Gotcha.
Oh, is this? Oh, please tell me this is like the fucking middle. Yeah, easy.
The other boss is a lot more easier if you have plot control and are willing to kill a bit.
Kill everyone.
I'll admit, like these my psionic powers aren't that strong either. Um,
Sounds like a scale of 1 to strong. You are not quite at strong.
Well, looking at your achievements, I get the feeling that you at least have the first ability.
say again.
I get the feeling that you have the first ability of plot control, which is a
It's
brain
possible.
blast.
Fucking brain blast, dude.
Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah, get close, knock out those fucking shields.
But yeah, that would be helpful for one part of that, or for one part of it.
God damn it, I fucking wish I had the right Sunder class up here and make my life so much easier.
Actually. Also, as a heads up, Theo, depending on what you do, plot control is a really neat skill because it opens up some story elements. I mean, it's nothing completely special, but you learn some stuff early on or get little stuff.
Story elements, gross, says Theo.
Yeah. I'm gonna stay away from that ability. Whew. Thanks for the heads up.
I mean, the world of Underrail is pretty interesting.
Interesting, gross.
It's like Metro. Actually, a lot like Metro.
So much like Metro. Why aren't you fucking focusing on the injured portion, you idiots? There we go. Yeah, focus on the injured portion. Blow it up. Break his knees. You have like a billion anti-shield fucking weapons. Use them. Yo.
Go for a long ass dogfight. At the start, I hit tab. I had my whole team. Ended dogfight. Like 2 minutes later, I hit tab. There's 3 people alive.
Yeah,
One
no,
of
that's
them
a hell
is
of a
me.
dogfight, huh? See, at least you hit tab and one of the people alive is you.
It's true.
Whenever I hit tab, it's usually because I'm seeing how much longer I have to wait until I can play this thing again. It's usually longer than I'd like. Nice. Alright. Like one more portion of this stupid fucking battle station to kill.
You see, that's why I just play realistic mode.
I mean, that's what
I
I'm
do play
playing.
realistic.
Well, it's been a while since I played War Thunder. I've been exploring so many other games.
Alright, now the shield module is disabled, which leaves a shield module and then the fucking spinning piece of shit.
Oh yeah, another reason why I want to wait for the next Star Sector updates, because I believe there might be adding a thing where you can work on relationships with other factions.
Alright. See, I currently am working on my relationship with other factions.
I'm working
I'm-
for a solid downward turn.
Oh, the turn is downward. I'm just making sure it's downward. I'm currently blowing up another faction station because I want to raid them to steal their blueprints because I need more Tachyon lances.
You see, that's why, personally, in my game, I felt like attacking Tachyon was a bad.
See, I waited a while, so I actually originally attacked them because I wanted blueprints the first time because I wanted to be able to build astral classes, and I'm able to do that. I still haven't fucking found the plasma cannon. Oh, fucking gross. Give
Well,
me the fucking Tachyon blueprints, dude.
I feel like fucking
How's your
attacking
raid?
them later is kind of bad if you build a colony and stuff like that. Make your own faction.
I built a colony. I have 5.
Well, because I mean, later on, the other factions will probably hate you. I feel like
No,
it's only.
here's the thing. Tachyon was hated by every other fucking group because they kept declaring war on them. I actually took a commission from them to wage war on other groups, and then I betrayed them.
Nice.
Alright. Nazi
Okay.
class battle cruiser, equal class cruiser.
The only problem that I had is, I decided to. Well, there's one faction who was like, "Oh, we're going to destroy your colony because you're in our sector." So I decided after I, told their ship or their fleet to fuck off, I decided to bomb their home world.
So, question: did you saturation bombard it?
Yes.
That's the problem. People don't like genocide.
Well, it's too fucking bad.
What's wrong with them?
That's what they try to do with my colony. It's like, oh no, you
Wait, they
can't
tried to
be here.
saturation bombard your colony?
Yes.
I had never seen that before. They've only ever tried to disrupt my stuff.
No, well, that's because it was on a planet that they weren't using in their sector. I'm like, okay, I'll just set up shop here. We're friendly. It's like, oh no, sorry, we want that. We want that planet. We're gonna saturate. We're gonna bomb you into oblivion.
See, here's the thing. I went out to like my own little corner of the galaxy I have 3 systems that are right next to each other that have a total of 5 fucking things on them. So I just live in this corner of the galaxy and just am fine. It's that easy. It really is. Anyone who tries to attack me, I have enough time to just get back to my home system or where system they're attacking. I wait, I jump them, and I kick them to death.
I mean, that's actually not well. That's kind of what I did with my last with one of my colonies. But I decided to set up shop next to them, or in like a. So I had 3 sectors that I had.
Yeah.
One far away, one somewhere in the middle, and then one right into the center of it.
Hmm.
You know, because
Also,
there's some good
here's-
planets.
So you were saying that everyone else didn't care when they tried to saturation bombard you, but when you saturation bombarded them, they got pissed at you.
Yes.
So you know what the problem there is? You actually did it. The other people were planning to do it, but they never got a chance. You actually just wiped out like probably upwards of like 1 million people, depending on the size of the colony.
Well, yeah, and my colony
You
was
fucking
like a similar.
psychopath.
My colony was a similar size, and the reason why they didn't get a chance because I destroyed them in orbit.
You're a fucking goon. Also, the fucking hegemony's coming to my fucking system, so I have to come and murder them.
That's why I. That's why I was like, okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna wait for the update where I can, maybe talk them out of it, being like, no, don't saturate bomb my place. I'm going to fucking end you if you do.
Is that a bunch of missile cruisers, dude? You fool. You fucking buffoon. Alright, now this is actually fucking my even fight. Ugh. Gross. Even fights are the worst. Oh, grab you as well. You.
Hopefully, we get an update before the end of the year.
Let's see. Based on their past track record. Let me just let this battle go while I fucking open up Google. This can't go wrong for me. So May to July. And then before that was November to May, so I actually have no fucking idea. Because some of these ones are very close together and some of them are very not.
Yeah, and I was looking at their Twitter. Apparently, they got like a huge boost in players or sales.
Well, yeah.
So
Stuff
yeah,
that came out.
so yeah, part of me thinks like, oh hey, maybe they'll I don't know, more incentive.
Hmm.
Unless you're Cube World. Actually, who else has that game? I know Mitchell does. We talked about it. Does anyone else have Cube
For what game are you talking about?
Cube World?
Yeah.
Theo?
That's a lot of fucking piranha bombers.
What game?
Cube World.
Cube World? I might
Cube World
have
is
it-
shit.
I might have it like
Exactly.
as an old like. I think a friend bought it me a long time ago. I have no idea how to
Yeah.
access my account though.
It
What the
turned out to
hell
be
is
a
this shit?
disappointing mess with no balance, and it's worse than it was when it was still in early access. So that's
Yep.
cool.
Balance, you say?
It's
No balance.
Not in a good way.
Theo balance. Theo, it's balanced like you like things balanced. Everything kills you until you get a godly weapon, and then you win. And there's no in
Get out of the
between.
zone, then you start dying again.
And it's balanced in that either you die instantly or the enemy dies instantly. And there's no in between,
I see.
is what it sounds like.
And there's no
I'm not
progression.
saying that because I know it, because I don't fucking know. I've never played anything about Cube World, played anything Cube World. I don't know what the fuck it is. I don't care.
Well, it was this one game that had a lot of potential. A lot of people
Did
loved.
you miss the point where I said I don't care?
Oh yeah, but still, I like to talk.
Fair. All right, continue.
Okay, so it was basically a game that had a lot of potential. A lot of people bought it. Then either
It
because of
turned out like dog shit.
well, okay, so here's what happened.
Mhm.
Either there's a denial of service attack. So, the site went offline and stuff like that. Either because it was an attack or a lot of people just started buying the game. Either way, this upset the developer, and he went to a what 4-year long hiatus, maybe 7 years. I don't know.
A very long hiatus.
Oh yeah, well he was still apparently working on the game, just he didn't share anything about it or make any updates.
He sounds like a fucking liar.
Well, and that's the thing, when the game finally came out, there were systems missing. Like the game used to have like a skill tree, EXP system, um, other stuff like that. And then when this game releases, or the one that we have right now, that's uh, XP is gone, skills are gone. The world is no longer randomly generated.
Kill this fucking forehead. So close.
And yeah, just a lot of shit.
Sounds fucking awful.
It
In a
is.
word.
Well, that's the thing. Like a lot of people were excited for the game to come out. Finally, it's like, oh yay, it's finally back. We're excited.
It's never as good as it's supposed to be.
The alpha was pretty good. A lot of people liked it. They were like, oh wow, we love this game. We want more. Give us more.
It's like,
That's,
wow. Not only are you wrong, you're stupid.
hmm And now everything is based off gear. And
The best way to play.
when you pass through a invisible line, you lose all of it.
What?
Well, okay, you don't lose all of it, but okay, that's so. What happens is that they have these regions.
Sure.
When you go into a new region, you basically lose everything. So let's say you have like a hang glider, a boat,
Alright.
stuff like that. That's taken away.
So, I'm gonna go ahead and give my opinion on this now. That's fucking retarded.
Mm-hmm.
And quite possibly the fucking dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
And depending on your gear, that also is it becomes.
Did I get fucking support in this fight from someone? The hell?
And well, actually, okay, Peyton, there is one thing that stays.
Sure.
That's something called artifacts.
Sure.
What they do is they give upgrades to stuff like hang gliding speed, how fast you can run.
Alright. So you just give buffs?
Yes, but it's 0.2%.
Oh, it's those kinds of buffs. The ones where it's like, yeah, it technically helps.
But it's somewhat useless. Well, pretty useless.
God, this fucking nebula's so annoying.
With some things being like, oh yeah, you have more or faster hang gliding speed. Okay, well I lost my hang glider. Just go back to your
Yep,
last.
unfortunate for
yeah.
you. So good. Falcon class 14 destroyed. Alright, so I think I've got
Okay,
this
well,
missile cruiser. Oh my god. They're just sending more and more fucking missile cruisers at me at this point. Jesus Christ.
Okay, well, to talk more about Star Sector, another thing that I did, Hayden, after I decided to, genocide a planet,
Yep.
I
You know,
decided
like
to,
you do.
an oopsie. Sorry, I just
I made a grave, tactical, or I guess it's less tactical, more strategic error, and I'm very sorry.
done to wage war in the entire galaxy.
Yep.
Okay. So, I find out only two factions will kind of are okay with that. Will say your best friend. I
Lovely
think well
path.
maybe three, but it's going to be a Tachyon and that one like maroon faction.
The pirates.
No, well, I guess the pirates are going to be okay with that. No,
The
what's that
pirates are
one?
like the red ones. If you mean like the Ludic Path,
No, it's
the hegemony,
it's that one small faction that's white and purple.
the independent. Oh, the Syndicate Dictate.
Yeah, those fuckers. They, who honestly don't seem to do anything, but
They're there.
yeah, and they were still okay to trade with me, so I'm like, okay, yeah.
Well, that's why you just keep your transponders off and they'll trade with you anyway. If they don't
Well,
know
not,
who you are, they don't give a fuck.
well, no, unless you're colonies, like intergalactic trade.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, the other factions will cut trade with you and only give you money, but
See, that's why I just have all my factions interdependent. So I have my mining colony that also has refining on it that uses the metal it refines into building space holes, which also has light industry, so it uses the organics that creates
oh, yeah,
to make
that's all.
fucking luxury shit and all that.
Yeah, that's what I did. I had multiple colonies that traded with each other.
Yeah, that too.
Were able to sustain each other. But the thing is that I wanted what was it? Full galactic trade, which actually gets you credits and stuff like that when they sell excess stuff.
Graviton beam, yeah, good. Well, I have rebuffed another hegemony expedition. The worst is whenever fucking the enemy sends an expedition at you and then you fucking defeat it and then they get angry at you.
Yeah, that's one thing that sucks. It's like, oh yeah, we're just gonna fuck you over. Hey, no, don't do that. Stop protecting yourself.
We're gonna fuck you over. I'd like to see you try, coward. We failed. Fuck you. Okay.
It's, they throw the first stone, and when you decide to fight back, it's like, yeah, you're being mean.
See, they throw the first stone, but I always throw the last.
Oh yeah, that's why I started a war. It was a good idea.
Did I just a war? Alright. Fucking unload all this shit.
After I just crippled them, I'm like, okay, we're even now. How do you like it?
They're like, we don't like it, and we hate you.
You learned a valuable lesson.
They didn't. They never learned the fucking lesson.
Hey, just let me have my AI.
Oh yeah, AI, easily the most profitable thing ever. I actually had to go through 6 months again in this game because I didn't notice that the AI, not the AI, the hegemony was sending an AI inspection, and it was too late when I had last saved to tell my people to fight back or to pay them off, and I lost like 2 alpha AIs and like 2 beta and a fuck ton of the gamma AIs, I think.
Yeah, the red little shitty ones.
Yeah, it's gamma. So I was like, all right, guess I'm playing 6 months over again because I have to fight through like 3 fucking remnant fleets before I'll get that shit back.
I'm pretty sure it should just automatically be like, oh yeah, we're just gonna pay them off, though.
No, it doesn't automatically pay them off. The automatic thing is you just accept that's going to happen.
Well, at least I'm pretty sure after the first one it becomes automatic. I don't know. I only did it, I think, once before starting Intergalactic War, so it's like, okay, just fight them off every time. Also, have you done the Red Planet thing yet, or no?
Yes.
Yeah, that's good.
What do you mean it's good? What?
Well, you get the, planetary shield.
Yeah. I haven't made any planetary shields.
What's wrong with you?
I haven't needed to yet.
Well, I feel
Once
like
the enemy starts knocking on my doorstep and that becoming a problem, then I will care enough to spend 750,000 credits.
you make a strong argument.
Yeah.
Usually, I just put.
They haven't
planetary
managed to successfully raid me once. Why the fuck would I care?
Well, I just did it, before they had the chance. Like, okay, yeah, try to raid me, fuckers. You can't get through this shield. Also, what type of stations do you use?
Oh, I use the high-tech ones.
Oh, same.
What ships do you use?
Whatever I can get my hands on.
You
I
don't
tried
make your
staying
own
with,
ships?
huh?
You don't make
Oh,
your
I
own
do.
ships?
I usually try staying with remnants. Like,
I haven't found any remnant ships. Haven't been able to get any,
not,
that is.
what's that one really, that big ship with the hole in it?
Oh, the Astrals?
Yeah.
No, not the Astral, sorry. I think it's the Odyssey? The Astral is the carrier.
It might be.
I believe that's the Odyssey class.
Yeah, it's just a really big one that's.
Yeah, it's the massive fucking battleship.
That's the one that I used. I once randomly found that in a star sector, or in a sector,
In a
and I
star
decided,
sector. He said it! He said the name!
yeah, I found that randomly once. And I decided, oh, you're coming with me.
See, for the longest time, I was just using nothing but, Heron classes. Because I would just load them up with, the Trident, torpedo bombers. And then they would just run away from the enemy faster than they could hunt them down and just shoot back at them over and over again and kill them slowly. Now I use Astral classes. Because I can pretty easily load up 6 Trident torpedo bombers on them, which is a total of 24 torpedoes heading at an enemy. And then they can teleport them back to just send them in again even faster. Ooh, it's good.
I should probably try in a different build. Well, again, I think I'm just gonna wait for the update.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to get too far into a game and like the update comes out. I'm like, oh, finally we have diplomacy. Also, I hope they had a way that I can automatically decide to hunt down, or I can make fleets to hunt down other pirate bases.
Yeah, hunting down pirate bases and the
Looter pack
Pather
stuff.
bases.
Yeah,
Bases. Oh, it's so fucking annoying.
and,
Especially the like path ones, because if you don't get to them fast, it just is a slog to kill them.
Oh yeah, and they just decide to do shit. That's why I hope in the next update they just it's like, oh yeah, just you're strong enough. You're a leader.
Destroy. I will say, I like how whenever you blow up the log path support things, it's like, cool, you get a year. It's like, oh yeah, thanks.
That's what I want to see. Oh, again, I just keep talking about the next update.
Yeah.
I wonder what they might give, because I also think they're going to add story elements.
Yeah, they're reworking the skill tree.
They're working
that
it
too.
into a visual novel now.
Hell yeah. It's my kind of
mean,
shit.
I mean, it would be. I want to see what they might do, because
God,
I
it'd
want
be
to.
so awful.
I want to bring back my AIs, my little buddies.
Speaking of AIs, I am gonna go do some more AI hunting. Time to go fight some more Remnant.
Oh, so how do you do with the remnant server bases? Do you fight them or no?
What?
What?
What the fuck did you just say to me?
Nothing.
What in the goddamn fucking hell did you just say to me, you fuck?
Oh, nothing. Well, you never saw one of those before?
No.
Oh.
I've been very slowly working my way through a system that has a fuck ton of Remnant in it, because it's like, hey, this is a big bad system. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna slowly work my way through this, and that's what I've been doing for the last little while.
I thought
That's
you
where I get
knew.
all my shit. No,
Oh, well, have some fun.
Now you do.
I wish I didn't. Actually, I'm caught between wishing that I didn't know and being like, thank fucking God I know that. Oh God, I fucking.
Oh, it's going to be fun, Peyton. You're going to enjoy.
This is medium. Are there any medium hard points on this thing? No. Large synergy turret. What the fuck's a synergy turret? Oh.
Theo, do you
Weird.
want to Star Sector?
Say again?
Do you want Star Sector?
Is it multiplayer?
No.
No.
Then you have your answer.
Well, I mean, hey, you seem to, enjoy Underrail.
I do enjoy underwear.
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 I very
But-
much enjoy underwear.
As it is with single player games, I have so many that I have only barely played. I don't think I want.
Oh yeah,
any
name
more.
2. Yeah,
Uh,
that's right. You can't.
Fallout 4.
No, you can't.
Underrail.
You can't.
Altair.
You can't.
Steam Library.
He's cheating.
Well,
You can't do that.
To be fair, I was going to say, Fallout 4, I
Bad.
don't think it's a good game. Yeah. I mean, I loved it when it first came out, but then, I started thinking about it.
You're like, wow, this is not great. Maybe bad's mean. I wouldn't actually say it's bad. I would say it's not a great game.
It's mediocre compared to the other ones.
It's fucking mediocre. Bad is too strong. Yeah, you're right. Mediocre is more its speed. Christ alive.
Well, I mean, that's
No,
You
compared to other
try.
Fallout games, it's not great.
yeah. Well, I mean, my favorite Fallout game is New Vegas.
Yeah. It's a good one.
Some say oh God, now I remember. It's like, oh yeah, let's add that robot DLC to Fallout, which it's a little bit neat. But I hate what they did with the iDroid things.
Calling something neat is like, it's such a backhanded, like, yeah, I mean, it's neat.
Well, one of my favorite companions is They didn't answer me.
Wait, I didn't actually hear what you said. What?
Your
I said,
favorite
my
villain
favorite-
is who?
No, my favorite companion is Eve.
Ooh,
Who?
that ain't bad.
Yeah, he's a good
He's-
one.
Yeah.
He's a boy.
He is the boy. Shield
I-
conversion front. Why the fuck would I want a shield conversion frontal? What is this thing? Shield.
I really hate what they did with the robot DLC, where it's like, oh yeah, look, we have the iDroids back. No, you can't
How
have one.
dare you stand where he once stood?
Like, and they even have the audacity to, be like, oh look, there's one in the game. Sorry, he can't be a friend.
The
He's,
fucking
only-
audacity, Christ.
He's only for the pseudo villain of that DLC.
It's been a while since I've said that. I've heard you refer to anything as having the audacity.
Well, you see, I was thinking about that, audio program that I used for that song, Your Birthday Song.
That's a good one. Alright, what can I give them? Solar shielding? No. Stabilized shields. Yes. I'll also grab one. God. You know, I'm going to do something that I probably shouldn't do, which is I am going to go back into Tachyon territory and attack them again because I want to get another fucking Tachyon land because I need another one for this ship. So,
You thought I was done with you?
yeah. When will you learn?
Just give me the blueprint.
I've raided Tachyon like 6 times in this game too.
Oh, yeah, originally I rated Tachyon because I'm like, ooh, I want the blueprints.
Well, actually,
No, you
I had a commission with Tachyon, and I was like, I made a save copy, and then I attacked their system 2 seconds later, and they're like, "Hey, so we're gonna cancel that commission we gave you."
yeah.
Yeah, nice.
And you know, I feel like Tachyon's a good. Okay, I think Tachyon and that one solo faction. Those are the two factions that you should say you know, your good sides on, or you know, be friends with.
The Soul Faction. By Soul Faction, do you mean the Independence or the Syndrian Dictat?
The Sindarian Dictat. Because
See,
even
I'm fucking Pirates hate me, Tachyon hates me, Independents love me, everyone else is kind of meh on me. Oh, Luckpath also despises me,
oh yeah,
but they hate everyone.
well that's
They hate me at 100. They're the space jihadists.
the funny thing that I love is that they hate the lobster.
What? Do they actually?
Yeah, Jack, I'm pretty sure one of the illegal items that you can have is lobster.
Recreational goods, harvested organs, luxury goods, and AI cores are illegal commodities. So they're fine with lobsters.
They are?
Yeah.
No, that one, the
Nope,
extremist.
they're also fine with lobsters.
Really?
Yeah, everyone's fine with lobsters.
It's not one of the.
They're also
factions-
fine with heavy armaments.
Well, of
Turns out
course.
space jihads need big guns.
Mhm.
Who would have guessed?
Yeah, I swear there was one faction that's like, oh no, we don't like lobster.
Who the hell are you to try and fucking pursue my fleet in this fucking deep space?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the syndicate or whatever they're called. I can't. You said it like 5
Syndrian
times
Dictat.
already. Sindarian Dictat, the Dictat.
Oh, that's a pirate armada.
They
Come here.
they are fine with you know,
Come here, we're gonna party.
blowing up worlds. They're fine with genocide.
Move in to engage. I'm attacking a pirate armada for 0 reason except that I want to. This is as American as it gets, ladies and gentlemen.
That reminds me of another thing. If you not jihad.
If you jihad, yes. Continue.
No, if you genocide a pirate base, or by that I mean like the you know,
Pirates don't have
either a,
planets, they only have bases, but sure.
either a planet or a you know, orbital habitat. People will hate you.
No, pirates don't have planets, they only have orbital habitats. And you can
Oh,
blow
no.
those up as much as you want.
No, a pilot or no, a I'm pretty sure a pirate can have a planet.
I have never once seen a pirate planet.
I have.
Granted, that doesn't necessarily mean that they don't exist, I just haven't seen them.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you just bombard, well, not bomb, saturation bombard, you know, destroy them.
Also, man, this new battlecruiser I have is the most AIDS thing ever. All of its small energy slots are ion cannons, and its big energy slots are tachyon cannons, so it's more fucking EMP ability. And all of its hangars are these Xiphos fighters, so the ones that EMP.
But,
Can you
yeah,
tell what I made this thing to do?
EMP.
No, it's meant to ram.
Okay. Oh.
It isn't. That's a lie. It's EMP.
Oh. Okay. Well, I can imagine that to an extent. Being like, oh yeah, you just fuck over the shields and then ram.
No, this thing I use in conjunction with my tridents. Because if I EMP their point defense systems and everything about them, really, then what are they going to do when they've got 24 torpedoes headed towards them? Even if I don't EMP all of them, they're going to be out so many. Like, what are they going to do except for die?
I need to use more of those torpedoes.
Oh yeah, Trident torpedo bombers are mean as shit, dude.
Actually, I'm pretty sure that's what one of my space stations had for bombers.
Yeah.
So,
High
you know,
tech
it's like,
ones to get them.
yeah. They just leave and it's like, oh hey, look, fuck you.
The only unfortunate part is the sheer amount of fucking points they cost to have, because each one's 25 points. So you need like an actual dedicated big carrier to deal with them, because even Herons fucking struggle to keep up with 2 of them, let
Well, I'm pretty
alone
sure-
3.
I'm pretty sure that the space stations really just don't care.
Yeah, no, space stations don't care. I'm saying to like use them
Yeah.
outside of a space station. It's a colossal pain in the dick.
Which I'm gonna check when I yeah. Well, yeah, trust me, Peyton. Starting a galactic war, it's a good idea.
I mean, I'm doing all right. Granted, I'm not at war with as many people as you say that you're at war with, but
Well, that's because everyone
I
just
try
got,
my best.
everyone, from the independents to the everyone but well, Tachyon already hated me because I decided to rate them.
The
I only
liberals
had-
and the conservatives hate you. Feels bad, man.
And that was because I decided to be Hitler. Well, no.
I would argue that that's worse than what Hitler did, because you blew up an entire planet,
And then
not just a specific subset of people on that planet.
No. Well, okay, yes,
Yes. No. Exactly. Yes. That's what happened.
but to be fair, I did. I planted a flower.
And that flower had bioweapons in it. So really, the planet, the flower killed the planet. I didn't do anything. The flower did.
Well, no, I mean, what I'm trying to say is that I started my own colony on that dead planet.
Before it was dead, of course.
Well, I mean, after it was dead, there was a bunch of people living there. After I just tried to kill them all. I started, my own planet, my own.
Quote fucking Nora. We needed Lebensraum. Listen, we didn't kill anyone. We didn't kill any people. All right. They were fucking Tritachyon employees. It wasn't genocide. It was pesticide.
Look, they were dogs.
And they died like them.
I still love that one quote from
So,
Underhill that I sent. Talking about
hell?
using chemical weapons against people.
yeah.
Yeah. And them dying like dogs.
Die like the dog you are.
Well, no, dogs are people too.
Yeah. And now die like the dog you are.
Mm-hmm. Well, I like the game just has some stupid option that you can say. Oh, it's Chase.
Mhm.
Holy shit.
I don't know
Get
why.
out of
we
here.
can
We were talking about shit. And you being
Yeah.
here means the session starts.
Oh no, we can just continue
Fuck off,
talking.
coward.
I'm not starting a session at freaking 10 o'clock. That's not
Fair.
happening.
But it's funnier to yell at him.
I mean, you can do
Maybe
that.
not funnier, but more fun.
Hello?
So no session
Fuck
after
you.
all.
Yeah, no.
Thank
It's
you.
fucking 10.
Okay, cool.
This is what, 2 hours?
I'm
than we
like, I've
normally
been
start?
doing other things this whole time, so I
This
don't know
is
what happened.
2 hours than when we do a late start.
Mhm.
You
That's
guys didn't
actually,
start
yeah,
yet?
that's fair.
No.
No.
Oh my
No,
god.
we're not
I-
going.
We were
I don't
waiting
know
for you to
why.
get here to cancel the session.
Yeah, Chase,
Exactly.
we needed you to be
D&D
here so we could
smile.
tell you to go fuck off.
Yikes.
That's actually like the fucking D&D experience, though.
Oh my god!
wait,
All
Waiting
right, well,
until you guys
this was a
so we
good
could
session.
cancel it.
Can we all take one step in game so I can have like 5 seconds of recording?
One
That's all right. I
step.
have the whole recording of.
Oh my god, no
Us
fucking
talking about
way!
Underrail and Star Sector. Nice.
Yeah.
It counts. It counts.
What a fucking recording.
Quick, someone roll a d20. All right.
I
Well,
already. I
gonna.
rolled.
I got an
rolled
8.
in the chat.
All right, cool.
I got
well,
an
I'll
8.
see y'all.
So if I
Oh shit.
if I add my base attack, if I add my attack bonus of plus 11, that's a 19. Does a 19 hit you, Rolly?
It's
Lose
me.
your 1 health you have left, coward.
Yeah. Raleigh only has about 18 AC.
I think he actually has 19. Funnily.
Well, what's a heavy plate or full plate?
Okay.
It's 18, but he gets a plus
Oh,
1 because he has
Mitchell.
See to have defense.
I will be
no, he
here
has,
for the 9th for D&D. The only
weapon
session I'll
fighting
be
too.
missing is the
he
2nd.
gets a plus 1.
So
Okay, then I will fix that then.
I will also post it.
Wait, so are we playing?
No.
No.
Oh,
Wasn't
You
Awesome.
just went
joking.
over that, you fucking goon.
I wasn't
Try
clear.
to
Alright,
fucking
well,
keep up.
we were going to play,
I'm a
but
little
then they
bit
talked for an
slow,
hour.
Baden. I think you would know that by
I always hold out hope that one day
No, I
you'll
mean that's.
catch it.
All right. Well, I'm
This is
heading
one of
out
the few
tonight.
places
I'm
I'm
gonna see if I
optimistic.
can get some other stuff done. So I will see you all next week.
Good
Auf
night,
Wiedersehen.
fucking don't die.
Look, Mitchell,
Peace.
say, shut up.
Saved. I don't know. I just started freaking Neverwinter Nights and have been playing through that slowly.
So it isn't my fault.
Hey Theo.
Yep.
How much damage does a 75 do?
I haven't decided that yet.
Good talk.
Damage
I did quick
75.
math, and it was I found out something crazy.
What?
So a 75 has 109 millimeters of penetration at close range. So I'm like, I wonder how much health that would be, because that's about 4 inches. That'd be 120 damage. Yeah.
All right, now we have
Or-
to figure out what you need to roll to get 120 damage.
Well, the thing is, that was 50% of shots would penetrate through that at 100 meters. So you'd have to have the average be 120 damage, and then it would have to do 10 extra to get through the hardness.
Mhm.
So it'd have to be an average of 130.
Okay. 130.
So the average for
We're at this
130
side.
would be. Well, let's see.
20d10 would be like around 100, right? Average.
Well, a D10 has an average of 11. Wait, no, it's not 11. It's 10.5 is the average. Sorry.
Of a d10?
No, not D10. Sorry. Of a.
I was like, holy shit!
I
What
was
kind of
thinking D20.
d10s are you
So
rolling?
5.5 times what? 20. So that ends up being an average about 110. So if you do 24 D10, it's an average of 132 damage.
All right,
That simple?
that's simple.
All right, cool. D10 so that's plus. I instantly I looked at the because I just did it by putting the average down. So I'm like 5.5. What kind of fucking dies a 5.5? Oh, yeah, it's D10. Now I'm going to assume that this acts as a crossbow and that I can't get a strength bonus to damage with it.
Correct.
All right, cool.
Especially since it isn't you using it.
Yeah. Well,
You can
but
invest CSLs in the.
but yeah, that's what I'm doing. And that is single target. Range attack damage is what was it? 24 D10. Damage ability, none. What kind of damage does it do on a crit? We're looking at just a normal 2 times? Times 4? Hell yeah.
Because that's like guns seem to have ×4 in Pathfinder, and I'm okay with that. So
Well, yeah. It's because, like, getting hit in the head with a gun is very hard to live through.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
but not impossible.
No, not impossible. It's just highly
Now,
unlikely.
getting hit in the head with a 75, that's a different.
Yeah. I would put the odds of you surviving that at, slim to none. It's somewhere in those odds.
Low, if I had to guess.
Yes.
I'm no gun expert, but
I like thinking of myself as a gun expert. I'm not. But I like to think of it.
maybe not expert, but I mean, you know things.
I know that a relatively high amount. Relative to like the average person. I
Yeah.
guess. But yeah, 75 millimeter. Even if that just like clipped your head, the sheer amount of force that would be put into it would probably be more than enough to kill you.
Yeah.
I say probably, it's definitely. There's no fucking way it isn't. So, one more piece of that is now done.
Yeah.
So all that's left to figure out is what movement at this point. Because we've got health. It has more guns than just 75. Fuck it, whatever.
Yeah. I need to figure out a good way to do automatic weapons in Pathfinder. I
Uh?
still haven't.
Well-
There's only one reason why the whatever it's called, the Hobgoblin Sniper isn't using a fucking automatic rifle, and that's because I flat out
Wouldn't
was like,
an
I don't know.
automatic rifle be very hard to snipe with?
It would be very hard to
No,
snipe
that's what they're
with,
made
but
for.
he wasn't initially intended to be a sniper.
No, it's just some
He was supposed
dickhead
to
with
be
a gun.
guy sitting in the door, and you open the door, and he just
Hell yeah!
Tommy guns you guys down.
That's amazing. That's the kind of shit I like to see. That's the level of like fucking with the players that I love. Where it's just, it isn't anything elaborate. It's not like some big thing. It's just fucking player opens a door and some bitch with a Tommy gun standing there. And then what happens is what would happen. That's to say, an unfortunate series of events.
But I just couldn't decide if I wanted it to be like an AoE thing. Did I want it to be multiple attacks? Did I want it to be like you roll to hit, and then like depending on how high you get, like every 2 after that reduces it or increases the number of bullets that hit or something?
Think. Well, it depends. What do you want it to do? Do you want to accurately simulate firing with an automatic weapon? Do you
I
want
would
it to
like
just
it to be the sort of thing where if someone has an automatic weapon, you're within their sight, you want to take cover, or you're gonna get gunned, and it's gonna hurt a lot.
It's going to hurt a lot. You don't even need an automatic weapon to do that in your fucking campaign. Any weapon is enough to be like, you want to be out of its sight, or it's going to hurt a lot. May I point you at the plant? I'm not sure how unbiased of an answer I can give at this point, because I kind of have a stake in this.
I'm fine with ideas.
I'm fine with bias. This motherfucker didn't have any.
Because I'm not an unbiased individual, and I have a stake in this too.
Yeah, that's about right, honestly. What did I get from rating? Not much. Not the fucking Tachyon Lance that I wanted. Alright, where's somewhere else that I can go attack to get Tachyon Lance? Not you. I guess I could attack you again
Finally.
if I go for that orbital station. I feel like the best way, if you want to make it something where it's like you see it and you're like, oh, I need to get the fuck out of here. I don't want to be here anymore. You don't want to do an AoE attack because AoE attacks are typically not great against a single target. It isn't worth it to use on a single target. So what you would probably want to do is you would want to either make it to where the player gets to make multiple extra attacks with it based off of like the fire rate. So like something with a relatively low fire rate, like a BAR would not give that much, but something with a massive fire rate, like an MG42 would be like 80 attacks.
I might
Not
do something.
actually, but
I mean, if I was gonna do that, then to save time, I just do like you make an attack roll, and for every 2 above, you get an extra bullet hits them,
well, if
and
you
then
really
and
want,
then up to like a max of like however many bullets the thing can shoot.
well, if you really want to make it be like a big fuck you, would be you just say, all right, so fire automatic fire is you increase what your damage would be, and you just get a negative to it. So like you want to hit them with 4 bullets, get like a -4 or -8 or something, and they get hit 4 times if you hit them. Oh, that's more of a burst than automatic thing.
And that's also, to me, that doesn't sit well because the objective of automatic fire to a certain point is like to make it more likely that you're gonna hit the target. I mean, that's same with burst fire.
fair.
So,
Well,
which is
burst
why
fire actually isn't necessarily entirely just you want a more chance to hit the target. Burst fire is how do I put it? I don't know. At least to me, it isn't like I want more chances to hit the target. It's more like I have a certain level of confidence that I'm going to hit the target, and I want them to be hit multiple times.
Mhm.
And burst fire for a decent amount of guns, at least for the M16, was like, hey, so our people are just firing wildly because it's Vietnam and that's what they did. So what we're going to do to make it to where they don't waste a fuck ton of ammo is we're going to limit the amount of we're going to get rid of automatic fire. So if you just hold down the trigger, it only fires 3 shots, so you don't fucking burn through your entire mag in like a minute.
Right.
And by a minute, I mean like a few seconds. It wouldn't take a fucking minute. Whatever. Words hard.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, good. Because I fucking don't.
Oh boy.
I mean, if you want it to just be like increasing the chances of hit, then you could just be like, hey, so this gives plus X amount when you attack, and for every X you get above their AC, then you do more damage.
I think that I'd probably do something like that.
All right. So then the question is, how much do you increase their attack by? And then how much?
I don't know if I want to increase the attack because it's a ranged touch attack.
A ranged touch attack is what it is?
Yeah.
Oh,
The guns
you're
are
right,
ranged
I
touch
forgot.
attacks.
I should probably write that down somewhere on the cannon because I'm like, yeah, fucking armor will definitely stop this. I'm a very,
Full
very
plate bound,
intelligent.
shell bounce.
We barely scratched them. We're shooting spitballs. That's like whenever you shoot someone and it's like, how the fuck did that bounce, you piece of shit game? You fucking motherfucker. You have the audacity. Alright, so then, God, with touch attack. Yeah, I'd probably say, be like, yeah, so for every X above the enemy that you get, you fuck them up more.
Yeah.
As far as like the way a automatic weapon works, that seems pretty fair. Cause I mean, it works for, it makes sense that like the better you're on the target, the easier it is to hit more shots, because guns kick a fuck ton. I don't know if you've known this, but especially like high caliber ones, like an MMG or an HMG, those things do not like staying in one place. In fact, you could argue they desperately don't like staying in one place. They actively hate it.
Though it being at least the home mounted one does help with that a little bit.
Yeah. Stuff that's like hard mounted, it doesn't isn't as bad. But you still have the problem of,
Then again,
because
you have the fucking things
Yeah.
moving.
Because you're looking through a bizarre site, makes it a bit harder.
Yeah.
But that's why you load like a tracer every 3 shots. So it's like, hey, I know where I'm shooting. Does the enemy? Yes, the enemy also knows. Tracers work both ways.
One-way tracers.
Great. I think that was one of Murphy's laws, was tracers work both ways.
I feel like you
You-
could do something that makes tracers only work one way if you had like special, like. Well, I
if you
guess,
had it-
actually, if you have like IR vision, presumably
Yeah, I was about to say.
shots just
Yeah.
show up.
You can't have a classic tracer work only one way, because it leaves a trail of
Well,
fucking
yeah.
something that burns. So unless the enemy's blind, it's never gonna be one way.
Yeah.
So yeah, so given that you're not doing it that way, the only question then would be like, all right, so how much of a jump between their AC and what you rolled do you want it to be? Because if you make it too high, then it's going to be impossible.
Yeah.
And if you make it too low, like 1, then it's just gonna be like, this is actually insane. Like this will wipe out an entire party in less than a second.
I mean, I was leaning towards 2 or 3.
Probably 3 would seem better.
2 was my initial idea, but
I'd say that 3
3
is
is-
probably the better one, given that's against touch AC, which is already fucking insane.
yeah.
Because let's go for like, assume you have like a plus 15 to hit. That's a very, very easy thing to acquire in this.
Yeah.
If the
I
average
have
touch
to
AC
manage
is
a dog. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
no, it's fine. I just need to do this math in my head real fast. So average fucking touch AC is gonna be like what, 14? So if the average is a 10, then what the fuck? Oh, that. Okay. I'm an idiot. Nice. I saw that I had a new ship, and I was like, "Hey, nice." It's like it was a really high level fucking carrier. I'm like, "How the fuck did I get that?" And then I realized that I ordered it a while ago, and I just never picked it up. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm the smartest man in Ohio. So I was never one. All right, good talk.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, cunt. You have the fucking audacity to say fuck you. That's it. I'm rating Tachyon again. Look what you made me do.
Look what you made me do to my boy.
Look what they did to my boy.
Yeah, I think once I play the game, I think I'm gonna try to become friends with Tachyon in that one group. I just start
Syndrome
bombing
Dictator?
everyone. Yeah. Just
Listen, you're a coward and you'll die as such. Come on, give me a
How-
give me some blueprints. Give me some blueprints.
how am I a coward for starting a galactic
Come on,
genocide?
blueprints. Come on, blueprints. Come on, blueprints. You fucking whore. That's it. I'm blowing up the orbital station again.
I'm trying to kill everyone.
Kill everyone, dude.
Let's see. We have the hegemony, and they're going to die.
See, I don't like anyone, but I like independence. Like
Well,
smugglers and the scavengers and all the guys, they fucking love me.
oh yeah, they're good, but the thing is once you start blowing up planets,
I stop recording.
Should
Yeah,
you stop
probably.
recording or did you?
Should I?
It's up to you.
that's
I don't
that's a
think
that's
I haven't
something
said
we're
anything
gonna-
awful.